Hey, it's Drybear. Now, we all know how important Helltide events are. They're overworld events that happen every other hour, and they drop tons of loot in the overworld, but most importantly, they drop two unique resources that only exist inside Helltide that you desperately need for enchanting your gear, rerolling its stats, as well as fully upgrading your gear. So all of this really comes down to getting Forgotten Souls and the Fiend Roses. So you haven't been fiendishly going after Helltides, this is your reminder to do so. But today I'm gonna make it even easier to get these resources for you. But first, you should come hang out with me on my live stream. I'm live every single day on twitch.tv/Drybear. If you don't come hang out with me in the community, the next time you are saving food in the fridge, someone is going to eat it because they didn't know that you were saving it. Okay, super fast catch up for people that don't know. These are the Helltide events that exist on the map. Anytime you go on the map and you see this sword flaming icon, the Helltide rises. You will have 1 hour to go to everywhere in this area that is shown in the dark red to kill mobs and collect aberrant cinders, which is a special resource that can only be used while the Helltide is active. Around the Helltide, there will be special Helltide chests that you can spend these cinders on. You can focus on individual slots of gear and they drop, but there is a super important chest that you want, which is the Chest of Mysteries. Now, the first tip I'm going to give you is that there is actually a fairly accurate website available right now for free that you can log on to that seems to be accurately tracking every single Helltide event. I have checked it every time to see if Helltide is active, and it has been down to the second accurate. So until the Helltide timers change on Blizzard's side, this website is actually accurate. And that is d4events.live. It just is a single page. It shows Helltide progress. I'll have it down below in the description if you want to click a link to it. But this helps you know if you have time to do another dungeon, or you have time to go do an overworld event, or you have time to level an alt. This will track the Helltide for you and let you know how long is left until it ends, and also how long is left until the next one spawns. So d4events.live is a website you want to have on a second monitor or on your phone to track these events. The next one is a website called d4armory.io, and I'll have that down below in the description as well. And this one is super clutch. It does have stats and other things going on. They have event trackers as well about when the Helltides will happen, the world bosses will happen, and the Legion events. These have mostly been accurate for me. It's been inaccurate once or twice, so we'll see kind of how accurate that is, but it's another way to track events, as well as the location on top of it as well. So this is great if you're looking for the world boss, Helltide, and Legion. But the main reason I recommend using d4armory.io is because if you click over in the top right here to the map, on the map, they have located every single chest of mysteries, tortured gift of mysteries. These are the special chests that exist inside of Helltide that cost the most to open, but they are by far the most important. So what we're going to do is when we have a Helltide event active in game, we're going to bring up our game and we're going to look to see where the regions are. So this one's in Dry Steppes to the east of Ked Bardu. So we're going to go back to D4 Armory. We're going to find that and we're going to look for the locations of the chests of mysteries. There's one up here in the north. If we come down here, there's one down here in the south, and there's going to be another chest spawn down here. Now, what happens with the Helltide events is there can be 1 or 2 chests active at one time, and then they go on cooldown, and they can either fade away and move, or they can reappear at different times during the Helltide. Supposedly it's possible to be able to get up to 4 of these chests of mysteries from every single Helltide, depending on your timing and positioning. So what you want to do is when a Helltide spawns, go to D4 Armory map, find the location of these chests here, the Tortured Gift of Mysteries, and go to each location until you find one. There's usually only like 4 or 5 locations total for the whole area of the Helltide, and there will be 2 active at a time. So your hit chance of getting one when you go to a location is very high. If you go to one and it's not there, you go to the next one, it's most likely going to be in that spot. So you have to farm 175 cinders to open these. And the question is, Drybear, why do I care about Gift of Mysteries chests? And the main reason is that they drop the highest concentration of the special resources, the Forgotten Souls, and the Fiend Roses. On average, you'll get anywhere from 5 to 10 of each every time you open one of these Gift of Mysteries boxes. On top of that, on average, they drop 3 to 4 legendaries and sometimes drop uniques as well. And they also drop like 3 to 5 elixirs. So time spent farming cinders and opening chests, these mystery chests are by far the best. The other thing that you want to know about these chests is that they will not appear on your minimap until you get very close. So if you're in the game, if you've discovered a chest, a tortured gift chest, you'll find it on the minimap, on the map, and it'll stay there forever until the Helltide ends. So if you discover one over here and then you walk away, it'll still be on your map, so you can revisit it and get it done. But we know there's a Helltide chest right here. There's a mysteries chest right here. We know that there's some down here at the bottom as well. So when you get close to it, it'll appear on your mini map, not on your big map. And if you're kind of far away, the chest icon won't be there for the secret mega chests. So keep that in mind, that you do want to go to the exact location, check for it. You have to visually see it with your eyes. It's going to be harder to see if you're just tracking it through the map. But that's what I'd recommend. Use d4events.live to track the timer on Helltide. This one has been perfectly accurate for me. And then also activate and use D4 Armory. You can use it for event tracking as well, and let me know how accurate this is for you. And then use the map, because I have actually had perfect accuracy on every single one of these Tortured Gift of Mysteries locations. So when a Helltide is active, I check this really quick. I see where the chests are. I go there. I get the Mysteries chest. Boom. I get a high intensity of loot and, of course, the special resources. So that is it. That's how I would optimize. If you found value in the video, leave a like down below. Leave a comment down in the comment section. It helps this video get seen by more people. It helps me out directly. And of course, stop by my live stream if you have any questions or comments, or you just want to hang out. If you enjoyed yourself today, leave a like down below. You can support me and my work on Patreon and view Patreon exclusive content. Link in the description. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.